Scared you, did I? Still sorting the books, I see. You've done well. I've come to release you from the rest of the shift. Before you go to rest, there is something we should discuss in my study. Come. Given that you take the oath of learning this evening, sit. It's time you knew a little more about the inner workings of the place that will soon own the rest of your life. The Grand Archive grew tower by tower over centuries of its existence. What began as a modest house of records in Amberport eventually became the greatest store of knowledge in the known world, save for the Library of Archscholar in the Twin Peninsulas. Most who come to Amberport, common folk and nobility alike, never realize the Grand Archive is not a single castle, but a cluster of fortresses and quarters, linked by galleries, bridges, and hidden passages. From the city itself, only one of the 14 arc towers is clearly visible. The rest remain half hidden, as they were always meant to be. Amberport itself is a free city, bound by oath directly to the Emperor, rather than to any immediate or intermediate lord. That special status is the reason the Grey Order, the Order of the Wise, whatever you call us, has been allowed to remain so independent. We answer to knowledge first, and to the throne second. There are 14 arch towers in total. Each is headed by an Archscholar devoted to a particular field: histories, law, natural philosophy, mathematics, and so on. Some towers are ancient and crowded with students. Others are quiet and prefer to keep it that way. The path begins where you stand now, a recruit. After the oath of learning, you become a scholar in learning. From there, full scholar, then high scholar, and, for a very few, Archscholar. Most never rise beyond the middle ranks. That shouldn't be viewed as failure. The archive needs careful hands more than it needs ambitious ones, and becoming even a low-ranked scholar in itself is an undertaking that takes years. Above even the Archscholar sits the Master Scholar. He is not appointed by the Emperor or the Senate. He is elected by the 14 Archscholars themselves, and he alone among us holds a seat on the Imperial Council. That is the highest formal authority the Grey Order possesses. And then there are the Knights Collector, a knight who has disgraced himself or simply run out of fortune on the road as a knight-errant, or who finds himself possessed by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, may still seek entry into the Order. They begin as recruits like any other, and in time may rise to full scholar. After that, most of them leave the Empire entirely. They wander the wider world, gathering reports, studying distant cultures, collecting documents and rare knowledge, and return only when they have something worth bringing back. And that is enough for one morning. You have an oath to take this evening, and you will want a clear head for it. I wish you good luck. With this, our formal introduction and early tutoring come to an end. You will always know where to find me, should you need counsel or simply a quiet cup of wine every so often.